好，各位同学，我们还没有进入双语前，应该说我们现在就可以开始。But before we get started, I want to say one good thing about you. 我要说一些好话，因为同学一开始就说老师辛苦了，我觉得那一刻我有点想要哭出来。对，因为应该说没有学生讲过吧，就是同学才。 只有你们知道老师很辛苦，因为我有点压力。Because we got friends from 彰师大National 彰化 University of Education, so we're going to welcome them. Well, I think I am also a graduate from 彰师大，我算是半个 because that's where I become a teacher. So 彰师大the National Taiwan University of Education has been very meaningful to me. Okay, so I also recommend you to choose this school as your dream school in the future. This is what I'm going to teach you today. It's about wet skill. 今天我要教大家一个水彩里面比较特别的技法，叫湿技法。湿技法 ，when you hear 湿技法 what can you imagine? Water. Yeah, there will be a lot of water. So I will tell you how to use water when you work on watercolors. Okay, so when we say 湿技法, there are two types: wet on wet and wet on dry. Today we will focus on wet on wet. Okay. Before we get started, I want to make sure that everybody showed up. Is anyone absent today? 29. Okay, good. I'll write it down and I'll record it. 我先记起来好了。29. Very good. Nice English. So I'm not going to ask you to leave your cell phone in the basket because I didn't put the basket, but I know you can have good control about yourself, so you just put it away. But in the end of the class, you'll need it because I want you to take photo and upload to the Google Classroom. You have to be careful. 这个颜料的那个水彩，它还是可以洗，but it's better for you to be careful when you work on watercolor. Before we get started, I want to give you a small talk. 就是我们先来一个闲聊好了。如果你知道答案，你就假装不知道。OK。第一个没有答案的。This is just something that I feel funny. Did you ever have the experience of taking a flight? 有吗？ So you know when you take a flight, I think this is the most enjoyable part. 我其实最期待的这个，因为你坐不同的航空公司，因为我以前我是国际导游，你知道吗？我可能不知道。反正所有可以用到英文的我都去做过。然后 you know when you take different flights, that this is something we expect. You're waiting for the food. 但是如果英文不通怎么办？美术就用得到了。See, what's this? Chicken. And what's this? Fish. 但是没有牛肉，或是猪肉，其他还有 pork or beef. So if your English cannot work now, you can just stroll. You know, the flight attendant has tried his best. But this is the message that I want you to know. Okay, 这很简单，因为这是 Fanta. This is a stick, right? And this is Fanta, so this is fantastic. Okay. 这个很 corner， 就是很冷，对不对 ？But anyway, I just want you to know that. 好，你要先自己。我跟你讲，这有一个方法。我太太说，when you feel bad, you always pat your shoulder. You're fantastic. 大家可以学我，就是拍自己的肩膀，就是拍着，I'm fantastic. I hope you feel fantastic today when you finish the class, you think you did a good job, you did a fantastic job. 好不好？好。Okay, this is what we learned last time. Did you remember any skill of this? This is experimental technique, 实验的技巧。What's this? Salt, right? Remember we spread salt. 这是一些实验技法可以表现的。And this is alcohol, 就是点酒精的。And this is tissue. What is tissue? Yeah, tissue. What tissue? You might need tissue later because we're going to paint the sky. Tissue can help you create the same, the clouds, right? Okay. So this is something else. But today, we'll skip this. But today we will. I will teach you something new. This is the place that I enjoy visiting. This is probably one of the most popular places in central Taiwan. 这个是什么地方 ？Where is it here? 对，这有这样，这有什么 ？Summer Lake. This is called 象山 Tourist Center. This is a place for tourists to visit. You can get information, but this place is very beautiful. 就是它是我最喜欢的地方之一，因为它 Have you found that it's high in the hills 什么？就是整个隐藏在那个山林里面。But if you walk down a little bit from here, you can see a view like this, whether it's sunrise or sunset. It's very beautiful if you look from the lakeside. Today, I'll show you how you can make a quick process, 就可以很快的把它这个天空还有水 the sky and the reflection on the lake done in probably 10 minutes. 10分钟就可以画完。How? Let me show you my work. This is what I done. Yeah. Okay. This is very basic. Okay. 开玩笑，其实老师花很多时间画，然后太久了，有一点疏于练习。So I need to polish the technique a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to make it. The process is going to be wet on wet skill. 这就是时尚师的技法，在天空的部分跟水的部分。Take a look the card I already put over here. 这里有所有你会需要的单词还有句子。I'm going to ask you 2 questions later, but these are the words that you will use. There are 调色盘. Take a look what you have on table. Can you point at the 调色盘 palette? 有看到吗？我们桌上的 palette. Let's say again. Palette. Water cup. Paintbrushes. Paintbrushes. Where's the paintbrushes? And the pigments. So these are the words that you can review by yourself. Oh, there's one word very important. Gradients. Gradients is something that we were going to do today. 这是我们今天最需要做的一件事情，就是制造渐层。I'm going to show you how. Hold on. And I got 2 questions to ask you when you finish this. 但我不想要让你们太紧张，因为等一下完成的时候，我想要问你们分享你们的心得。So take a look at what the question I'm going to ask you. Let's repeat the question. Do you think the techniques useful? Do you think the techniques are useful? 我自己写错英文了，这少了一个 be 动词法。Anyway, do you think the techniques are useful? Okay. If you think yes, you can. All right. Okay. Yeah, I would like to thank you 因为通常老师犯错，学生会笑，但是你们没有笑，还是现在要笑？Okay, I'm joking. Anyway, do you think the techniques are useful? If you think it's just useful, you say yes, they're useful because it helped me create gradients， 就是它可以帮我创造渐层什么的，所以这是我要先给你们看的题目。And also that I want to know that did you enjoy painting watercolors? Do you enjoy the process? 你们有享受这个过程吗 ？You like it? So you can show me. You can tell me that. Oh, it made me feel the joy of painting. I enjoy the process a lot. Okay. Now we're going to do it very quickly. We'll skip this. So let's get started. Now we're going to focus on wet on wet. 我们现在就要开始。What is wet on wet? What is the first wet? Water. 对，要有很多的水。And paints. 要有色的 right? You're going to mix the paints and water together and then put it on a wet surface. 在很湿的表面。So we are going to wet the paper that you have on the table. Now we're going to do it. Make sure that every of you get a piece of watercolor paper. Okay. Show me. Do you have one? Yeah. Okay. And now we're going to wait. Let me show you. I'm going to play a video for you. 我有一段影片要给大家看。这一段影片呢 ，I'm going to show you like this. This is wet on wet technique. 这就是湿上湿技法。We are going to wet the sky, wet the lake views, so you can create a gradients. Next time we will work on wet on dry. This is for next time. But so now let me play the video. I think there's music. Okay. 好，同学亲们来take a look. First, I need you to sketch. So you need to use pencils, or some people like to just use watercolor to sketch out the landscape. 我们就是先素描，然后把这个位置 you level the places, and then you need to wet the paper on both sides. 两面都要刷水哦。So you need to put water in the water calculator and wet the paper both sides because it has to be very wet. So you can create a good gradient then. This is the rule that light colors before dark colors. So we will start from light color. 这很重要啊，你要从明亮的开始。因为这是一种透明水彩的画法。So usually we started from the light, bright colors first. See, the surface already very wet. So when you put wet paints with a lot of water, it will look like this. 我有一支转笔，就是叫 torque. So, you know, I try to imagine that there are sunrise or sunsets in the sky and on the reflection, on the surface of a lake. But some of the sky is getting dark. 有点就是转暗的时候就放上一些 蓝色。Some people say this is Russian blue， 有点普鲁士蓝。A little blue, a little purple in between. So it will look like, you know, like some part of the sky is getting dark, some part of the sky is still bright. So, you know, I just take the chance to do both. I do the sky part, I also do the lake part. So it can dry very fast. If you don't wet the paper, it will dry up very quickly. 所以我们为什么要把它打湿，就让它能够比较慢干。So it can wait for you to get all the job done. So you already have a gradients. 所以已经有这种渐层的东西 already create gradients in this way. And then when you are waiting, you do wet and dry. 这个其他的地方就是没有打湿的。你们要记得这些地方 you have to keep it dry. So if you have time, because some of you might get the job done more quickly. So if you still have time, you can work on wet and dry. 如果还有时间的话。So you can see that this is more like I use wet paints and with water, put it on the dry surface directly. 这个好处是它比较好掌握，可以一层一层的细节很容易画。But you have to be careful that not to merge with the wet part. 如果 merge 在一起，它可能就有一点这个扩散开了。有人说这叫 wash out， 就有一点脱色。Do you think that it's a little bit odd, right? 有的时候好像抖了一下 because I speed up the video a little. But anyway, you can see that I'm going to finish the painting with the background part, 就是它的背景部分快要完成。So this pretty much like you already have get the job half done. It's almost half done. Okay. So I hope you already get the right idea. So this is what we're going to do today. 我们接下来做这个部分。Is that okay? Any question? No. If you get questions, just ask me anytime. Now I need you to pour the water in the water cup. Yeah. I don't have enough water cups for each of you. So let's share, okay? Is that okay? Let's share the water cups. But just make sure that the water is clean and fresh. 就是你在画的时候要记得那个水啊，你要保持干净，用笔，尤其是一开始的颜色 ，especially the bright color when you start to mix water, you have to make sure that the water is fresh and clean. Anyone else need a water cups? You need to pour water into the water cup now. Okay, are you alright? So some of you need. Do you need pencil? I got a pencil. Yeah, you can pass the pencil on. I got pencils for you, so you can start sketching. What about I think I have more pencils. I got more pencils here, so you can pass it on to that table. I come over here if you need pencils. There are more pencils on this page. I'll go back a little bit. OK， 好，为了避免你们受我影响，我觉得你们不会受我影响 because all of you are not very not in control. Okay, so I'm joking. You guys are very pretty and like very creative. So I will going to use this photo as a reference, as a model for you. So you just take a look at the views and create your own. You can imagine that it can be very orange and yellow like this, but it can be like even brighter, not so dark. Okay? 所以你可以用你们自己的方法。If you like a little brighter yellow, you want to create a different time of the day, that's okay. You don't have to copy mine. You don't have to follow what I show you. Yeah, basically, this is what I want you to practice. 今天是练习的 but if you want to create your own, you can do that. Yeah, okay, when you finish the sketching, now you can wet the paper now, both sides, okay? I suggest you to wet the paper from the back side to the front side, okay? You can start it from the back side. 我们从背面开始好了。We wet the paper from the back side and then turn to the front side. So make sure that it's not too wet. Probably 1 layer or 2 layers. Okay. Oh, just forget it. 我忘记跟你们讲正面跟背面。正面就是表面的那个比较明显的，比较突出的。Forget it. Hey, you just don't have to worry what is the front or what is the back. Just forget it, okay? We already get it started. But you should not say whatever. Whatever 听说有一些老师听了会生气，就是随便。Yeah. So, is there any better way than saying whatever? You can try to speak English when you are practicing, okay? Like, can you pass me? 可以传什么给我 Can you pass me yellow? Or pass me the color something? Okay. Can you pass me the white cup? Can you pass me the pencil? Pass what? It is here. Okay. Pigments. Pigment 是这个材料的东西，是色粉。You know a lot of coloring material 这种上色的东西都有 pigments, like oil painting, watercolor. I don't have round tip, 就没有圆头的 I just got a flat tip. So if you need a brown one, you can use the Chinese paintbrush. Okay, this is not the best brushes, I have to say. 这些都是圆头的 These are round tip paintbrushes. Do you know that when you want to wet the paper, what is the better tip of the paintbrushes? Flat, right? 就是要平头的会比较好。Okay, so you start to imagine what kind of sky you want to create. Is there a very, look like sunrise, sunsets, a lot of orange, or you want to create more blue or dark blue sky? Yeah. Okay, just raise your hand. Tissue. Yeah, I got tissue. If you want to create, if you want to wipe off the paints a little to create clouds, that's okay. Yeah, anyone else need tissues to dry up a little? I forgot to tell you that you have to make sure that it will not to be too watery. 就是水要稍微控制一下。Probably 1 or 2 layers will be okay. Okay, you need to get it started. Yeah. You're still thinking, but if it is a little dried up, you need to wet it again. Okay? Because the process can be very fast. 虽然你已经刷蛮多水，但有可能很快会干掉。But anyway, this is a high quality paper. Do you know what kind of water paper is like high quality paper? It has to be very thick, 就是很厚，然后 it can hold water， 就含水性会比较好。So make sure that you need to add more water, so it can create a better radiance. 所以你会发现，要衔接的比较好，要水要蛮多的，颜料自己水也要蛮多的。You have to mix with the pigments and water well. Make sure it is wet, and then apply on the surface. 如果没有混得很好 ，if they don't merge together， 你就可能要再加水多一点，然后或是把它弄湿。但不可以半路加太多水，它会有一点那个 wash， 会有脱水哦。It will look like bleached out or washed out a little. So do you feel the magic of watercolor painting? 你有没有发现这种透明水彩不一样 right? It's pretty different from what you have experienced before. Yes. Oh, where's my tissue paper? Where's the tissue paper? Oh, over here. Yeah, you're welcome to get a piece of tissue paper from me. So if you want to dry it up a little, of course, the best way is to So do you like the process? Did you enjoy? Did you enjoy the wet-on-wet technique? It's difficult, but it's very useful. It can help you create gradients, right? In a very quick one, very quick one. So if you have done the first part, or if you have done the sky and the lake view part, you can take a break. You can walk around, take a look at the other classmates' work. You can also prepare the questions. Okay? Well, I need a volunteer from each of the table to answer my questions. So anyone want to volunteer? Okay, this works. Are you speaking English? Don't worry.
It's just like a shit.
Yeah, you need to wait. This is kind of wait. You need to wait, and we want to try it. Okay, cool. You don't have talents?
Yeah.
That's what you said? I don't believe that, okay? So, I believe that everybody have their own talents in
I don't have.
one or somewhere. You don't have it, you will find it.
I can buy it.
You decide not to find it. Okay, so we still got 12 minutes. I need your help. I need one from each table to volunteer to share how you feel about the technique. Do you think these techniques are useful? Did you enjoy the process? It's kind of rushed. Yeah, if you wash it away and get it over again, you have to make sure that the pigment is artist. That's what you say. I'm an artist. Everyone can be an artist in some way, you know, in a one or another way. Do I have? Which salt? I do have. Or some of you want to apply salt, that's okay. You can spray salt and then it will create a little bit like, you know, it will spray the water away and create a sense of flower blossom or flower. 所以有人觉得很像 blossom， 很像开花一样。Okay. Yeah, if you want to spread salt, if you want to use tissue to white up the sky a little to create clouds or some empty spaces, that's okay. Okay, we're going to take a break now. I think it's about the time that we to give you to share how you feel about this. I'm going to pass my microphone to each of the table. 你们可以边画然后边讲。How do you feel about wet on wet techniques? Did you enjoy the process? 我的答案都在那个卡纸上面。I got a support card for you to answer, so you can take a look. What are the possible answers that you can answer from? Okay. Anyone want to get started? 有谁能边画边讲的 ？Anyone? Guava. Oh yeah, I got a student named Guava. Okay, I'm going to interview Guava. Guava, how do you feel about, did you enjoy? Interesting, very good. Yeah. Why is it difficult too much water?
To control the color.
Yeah, control the color. Yeah. You say it's hard to control how it merge, right? Merge, 就是怎么样混色. Or you can say that it's difficult to mix the colors with the water well, okay? And who else? Who else wants to? Chen. I think Jenny first, Jenny. Okay. Okay. So how do you think? Did you like it? Which part? Okay, good. Okay, good vibe. Okay. Hey, good words. Do you want to repeat what she said? Vibe. V-I-B-E, vibe. Let's say vibe. Yeah. They say that give me a good vibe. 就是很有活力 ，right？ 就是一个很好的 vibe， 就是 give me a vibe. What do you say? Like give me a good feeling. Anyone else?
Maybe Sophia.
Sophia. Where's Sophia? Sophia. Oh, you are hiding here. Sophia, yeah, share what you think about this.
It's dreamy.
Oh, dreamy. Yeah.
It's hard to control it. Water's direction.
Yes, it is. It's hard to control, but you create a dreamy world, right? It's a little dreamy. You can take a look at her work. 她就是有点梦幻的 a little dreamy, because Sophia used pink, the color pink, mixing with light blue a little. Who else? Sophia, do you want to name one? Cherry. Cherry, yeah. Cherry. Yeah. Cherry is that one. Okay. Yeah, but Sherry. But you say you are an artist, right? You can say I'm an artist. You're not an artist. Okay. Okay. Ranking. Yeah. How do you say? too hard for you? Which part?
How much water should I use?
Yeah, I cannot tell you like how much water. Because different paper requires different amount of water, but you just make it is soft， 就是确定它看起来有点整个平整软软的。That's enough. Usually like 1 layer or 2 layers， 1层或2层水就可以。So that's why we do both sided. Yeah. Yeah, but just make sure that when we don't add too water， 不可以半路加太多水就好了。But you know, you will have this because you add water in the middle. But anyway, it will look much better when you dry up. Oh, you got a very good control. You wanna talk about it? Oh, this is a very good result. 这个结果还蛮好的。Yeah.
I want to show guava my work.
Oh, guava. See, listen. You want to show guava your world. What kind of world this is? It's a world where, like happy, like what?
Maybe someone that because someone that
In person. Oh, yeah. This is cool. This is a very, you know, a world of a lot of colors. Okay, anyone else? Teresa. Where is Teresa? Teresa. Oh, Teresa also did a good job. You can see that everyone has different colors used in the sky and water. Teresa, how do you feel about this? Yeah, fantastic. Yes, it is. How fantastic? Because it's a place of many colors. Okay. You can say that the effect, right? The 视觉感. How do you say 视觉感? The sense of the visuals is great. Good looking, yeah. It's very colorful, yeah, and creates the sunrise or sunsets in your painting. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the techniques today. And this is probably one of the best ways to create gradients very quickly. 我们一起来复习一下好不好？最重要的是有几个字。And then we were going to let you take photo. 我们要拍照然后上传到 Google Classroom. This is always what we do. So I'm going to show you. Yeah, this we have done this part.
其实我觉得我好像没有为啥你看我的画漂亮吗？应该是我看你来。
Yeah, you can show your work to your group members or to your classmates. Yeah, now I'm going to let you take a photo and upload to the Google Classroom. Oh, I haven't created an assignment for you yet. Hey, mind your language, please. We got friends here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I already created an assignment for you. This assignment is to ask you to upload the work now using wet-on-wet technique. Okay, so pretty much our class today, there's still 2 minutes. I'll let you know what we're going to do next week. 我们下一周要做什么？我先给你们讲。We're going to finish the rest of the part using wet-on-wet, wet-on-dry. Okay, 我们要用 wet-on-dry 的技巧。Next week. Okay, I need you to upload it, and next week I will tell you some stories. Actually, in Taiwanese art history, there is something that you need to know, that Japanese brought in watercolors into Taiwan, so that's how it gets started. Next week, I'll talk about Sichuan Qilila. Okay, this is a Japanese artist. Take a look, a very quick look. Sichuan Qilila, Ishikawa Kenichiro. Okay, he brought in watercolors in the very early part of Chinese history. And then next week we will take a look at Li Jianghuai's work. He's probably one of the most important watercolor artists in Taiwanese art history. Okay? So, and then we will continue to finish this work. Now we're going to do the little cleanups. If you already finished, please clean up the table. Empty the water cup, rinse the paint brushes. Any questions? Are you happy with the results? 你们对这结果你觉得 Are you happy? Are you happy with the results? Yeah, let's say 我们一起来说好吧 I'm happy with the results. You're happy with the results. Very good. If you are not happy with the results, you can come to me, show me your work, and I'll tell you how we can change it or make a difference. Okay? Okay, now let's do the cleanup now. I need you to help me empty the water cup. 把水倒掉，然后 rinse the paint brushes, wash the palette. Okay, make sure that you wash the palette so we can use it later. Tissue. Okay. Table 6. Yeah, just leave it. Just leave it on the table. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.